And good evening and welcome to Tippin Gymnasium. And tonight it is the KSAC Volleyball Championship games here at Tippin Gymnasium. And we start off this evening with the number 2 versus the number 3 seeds. It is Clarion Limestone taking on Clarion Area tonight as the first match. In the second match, it's Keystone versus Brookville. Keystone, the number 1 seed. Boy, I'll tell you what, they were on fire. And so we have these great matches coming up, brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body, our great sponsor for KSAC Girls Volleyball here on Explore Clarion. Mike Kalinowski, Lexis Twentier. We got the man, the myth, and the legend, Brock Air Jordan, with us here this evening. Well, Lexis, you've already been busy. You already put a full shift in with the sports show, so got to get you warmed up and get ready. I don't think it would take much to get excited about these matches here tonight.
No, had to switch gears a little bit from coaching now to broadcasting, but definitely had the warm-ups with the sports show. Excited to watch the first match with Clarion and CL. Of course, 2 great teams, 2 teams familiar with each other from not only this season, but last season in the KSACs as well. We saw them go to the five-set championship, district playoffs last year, of course. So definitely excited. You can hear the excitement in the background and in the gym as well.
Yeah, last week, Clarion Limestone was able to knock off Clarion in 3 sets at Clarion High School, 25-22, 25-21, and then 27-25. But, boy, I'll tell you what, they were nip and tuck close all the way, and we expect the same here tonight. And we're going to take our first quick time out. We're going to come back. We've got a lot of sponsors to get into, and we'll talk all about them as well as we go through this evening. It's the KSAC Girls Volleyball Championships here at Tippin Gymnasium at Clarion. And, again, it's Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball here on exploreClarion.com.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress. At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
All right, back here at Tippin Gymnasium at Clarion University, it is Mike Kalinowski along with Lexis Twentier. It is the Keystone Shortway Conference Championships. Playoffs tonight, championship game tomorrow night. We have the number 2 seed Clarion Limestone taking on the 3 seed Clarion here in the first match of the night. And boy, I'll tell you what, last week they really heated it up over at Clarion High School. Very close the whole way. And it should be much of the same tonight, Lexis.
Absolutely. I expect from both teams, they'll be just power hitting, strong, hopefully limited service errors, of course, and just scrappy all around.
And that's what we expect from both of these squads. And looking at some of our sponsors for tonight, too, we want to throw in some of our additional sponsors. Sailor Construction and Concrete for all your new building, home improvement, and concrete projects. Trust Sailor Construction and Concrete. Give Isaac a call, 814-3194-119. That's 3194-119. Remax and Missy Roop Team. Nobody will work harder to sell your property. Also, too, we have Bid Runner. That's a new one. I like MacBid. Do you?
I love MacBid.
Me
Jake
too.
hates that I love MacBid.
I like it. Well, hey, they can pick up local, say big, your Clarion MacBid location, picking up in Butler, Pittsburgh Mills, and now in Monroeville, too. So all those great places, they'll pick up, you make the bid, you pay them a little fee, and they go get it for you. You don't have to go anywhere.
And it's still probably cheaper than if you go buy it firsthand from a store.
Yep, 100%. How about the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366? Stop by for great food, great atmosphere, live entertainment, high school sports live streams as well. They're always great for putting on the games that we have here on Explore Clarion. Shirey Overhead Doors offers top quality garage doors, entryways, windows, and more right in your neighborhood at competitive prices. Kronospan, the world's #1 supplier of wood panel products, now hiring. Text Ian at 227-7625, 227-7625. And as soon as I said that, Brock's over here texting.
I believe it.
Is he? I don't understand it. Oh, my. How about Farmers Mutual of Marble, bringing local expertise and reliable protection to communities they proudly serve? Sean Zerfas, educating, serving, protecting our community. Re-elect Sean Zerfas for Clarion County Sheriff this fall. Mending Hope Equine Rescue. Mending Hope Equine Rescue. We'll get that right. 337 Tow Line Road in Fairmount City. We don't just rescue horses. We offer 2 programs to the community using rescue horses, Horses and Heroes for Veterans, and Healing Hoofs, a program where we visit medical facilities. And how about the Strawberry Delight? Get ready for a treat when you visit us at Strawberry Delight. We serve delicious lunches, hearty dinners, irresistible desserts all in one welcoming place. You can still visit us at our Knox location. We'll be open until, get this one, November 16th.
That's late. That's nice.
Yep, I think so. You get a chance to get your ice cream up until then. We have more sponsors to thank, too. And we're just about a minute and a half away from here to get started, and we'll have the anthem and all the team introductions. But, Lexis, you coached this year at Union, did a great job with those girls down there, and now here looking at these championships, you're going to give us some great insight because you played these teams. You know a whole lot about them.
I will try my best. Clarion, I think they'll obviously rely heavily on Marley Klein, and if you're CL, you try to take her away. But Clarion, I believe, if that happens, we'll just resort to other pin hitters, whether it's Lauer on the outside or somebody on the right side. We'll see a lot of pin hitting from them, and of course CL will rely, I believe, heavily on Beggs, but don't sleep on Erica Meals because she can definitely do some damage from that middle, getting 9 and 10 kills different games. So I think it'll be good, too, to see both teams and how they approach tonight because I think, and I said this in the Main Street Sports Show, that both teams have the physical ability tonight. Now it's going to be the mental game and the strategy. You're going to call those timeouts and say where you see the openings and what you see there and basically play make from the sidelines.
We always talk about that, too, and calling timeouts and things like that. What's your kind of philosophy? Do you give so many points and you go, okay, that's enough? Or you just see things you don't like and that's enough?
It depends who we're playing and what the score would be. If you start off slow, I hate to do it, but if you have to call a timeout right away, you can. I don't love to go more than 5 points without a timeout. But again, just a second-year coach, still learning and how to be strategic. But I had some great captains this year that I could, tell them one thing and they're able to go relay that to the team.
And we call that, when you call an early timeout, the Larry Weiser effect. If anyone knows Larry when he coached at Clarion High School, I remember once there was a kickoff and he called a timeout because he didn't like what he saw. Let's send it over to Tippin Gym's PA announcer for this one here tonight.
Keystone Athletic Conference would like to thank you for attending this evening's matches. All proceeds will be used for the scholarships given to athletes from each KSAC school in the conference at the completion of the school year, along with the team and individual awards presented through the fall, winter, and spring sports seasons. You may also contribute to our scholarship fund by purchasing 50/50 tickets on sale in the lobby. The winners will be drawn between sets 2 and 3 of both semifinal matches. The winner of tonight's match will play on Thursday at 8 o'clock against the winner of the second semifinal match tonight. This evening's first semifinal match features the Clarion Lady Bobcats as the visiting team and the Clarion Limestone Lady Lions as the home team. Your paid admission to this event entitled you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by these student athletes. Please give them your positive encouragement. Booing, taunting, and intimidating the officials and/or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable. Please stay off the court at all times. Fans will not be permitted to enter this event if they are not wearing a shirt, and will also be required to wear a shirt at all times. The use of balloons, banners, noisemakers, pom-poms, shakers, handheld signs, towels, and whistles are strictly prohibited. Failure to comply with the stated conference rules will result in removal from the facility. Your officials for tonight's first semifinal match are R1 is Joyce Wright, R2 is Scott Dahm, and our line judges are Kayla Gould and Tim Chapman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise and help us honor America with the playing of our national anthem? Gentlemen, please remove your hats. And now the starting lineups. First for the visiting Lady Bobcats. The head coach of Clarion is Sherry Campbell. Assistant coaches are Tracy Durish, Sam Beatner, and Sydney Burford. AD is Nancy Mills. Principal is Roger Walter. And the superintendent is Dr. Joe Carrigan. A sophomore right side hitter, number 12, Maddie Schill. A sophomore middle hitter, number 44, Elizabeth Eastat. A junior outside hitter, number 4, Lacey Lauer. A junior setter, number 22, Adwin Campbell. A senior libero, number 2, Anna O'Toole. A senior middle hitter, number 9, Olivia Deal. And a senior outside hitter, number 3, Marley Klein. Now introducing the starting lineups for the home team, the CL Lady Lions. Head coach of CL is Ryan Trout. Assistant coaches are Sarah Strube, Allie Mortensen, Kendall Dunn, and Jess Lankman. The AD is Brad Frazier. Principal is Robson Tobin, and the superintendent is Brian Weibel. A sophomore outside hitter, number 20, Corinne Heffel. A sophomore middle hitter, number 11, Michaela Klinger. A junior defensive specialist, number 6, Peyton Radecker. A A junior middle hitter, number 15, Erica Meals. A junior outside hitter, number 26, Hannah Banks. A junior outside hitter, number 32, Kalissa Ferguson. A senior defensive specialist, number 12, Maddie Schwartz. A senior setter, number 1, Kaylee Smith. And a senior libero, number 4, Caitlin Wolf. Good luck to both the Lady Bobcats and Lady Lions.
Well, there we go. There's the team introductions, and we're all set to get the final instructions from their coaches. And Lexis, too, you bring your team to the sideline. You're getting ready for a big match. Anything you always like to say to your players is to kind of that final thought before going out there onto the court?
Honestly, my girls are pretty good about pumping themselves up and getting each other ready to go, which I'm okay with. But I just reiterate, what our game plan is, what we can and can't do, what we should and shouldn't do, and just tell them go play their game. You can control what you can control. You can't control what the other team does or what the refs do. And
you always say, too, have a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
So we're here tonight. We got 2 coming your way tonight. Championship match tomorrow night. Hope you can tune in for that. But more importantly, get down here, too, and enjoy these matches.
Brock's enjoying them.
He sure is. He's become a huge volleyball fan, too, over this last few months.
I believe it. I saw it whenever we were doing the sports show. He was excited.
Of course, tomorrow night here on Explore Clarion 2, we'll also have Central Clarion over at DuBois. Football broadcast for you. Bob and the Dean, Dave Cadis, will be over there. The governor and the dean taking care of business.
It's kind of terrifying.
It is kind of. I'm almost happy that we're kind of stuck here.
I don't know that we're stuck here. Stuck's a bad word.
That is. No, I don't mean it that way either.
We have the opportunity to be here.
Tremendous opportunity because I have found it exciting. Last several years has been a lot of fun. I don't think I'd miss it. I would rather do this.
I was going to say whether I was broadcasting or not, I was going to be here. So.
Yeah. So here we go. We're getting set for the first match of the night. Number 2 seed Clarion Limestone, the number 3 seed Clarion area. The Bobcats and the Lions. Both very fierce cats, too. The Bobcats and Lions, right?
Absolutely. Not 2 things you hear in the same sentence, fierce and cats, but when it comes to these 2 teams, absolutely.
Sherry Campbell and her crew. Ryan Straub and the Lions.
See a good reffing crew here tonight. Have the line judges as well, which is nice. You have Kayla and Tim line judging. Scott and Joyce as your R1 and R2.
So here we go. Clarion Limestone will get the first serve here. Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Girls Championship Volleyball here on Explore Clarion. Klinger will serve. Get things underway. Boy, pretty good crowd on hand, too, for this one. I think a lot of folks anticipating it.
Absolutely.
We're served by Klinger. I got by Lowers, set in the middle, and just hitting it over the net was O'Toole that time. Ball back to the side. Ferguson pushes it over. Klein brings it up front. Set by Campbell. Lowers going to have that hit, but it goes long.
Nice little starting rally to the night.
Now, we prefer 1-0 instead of 0. So
I heard you say that on another broadcast the other night, and I just shook my head at home.
And that serve goes out, so we're tied. Service there makes it 1-1. Getting ready to serve will be Klein. Or no, got a sub coming in. She had the volleyball. I was assuming she'd go back there. But instead, here for Clarion, it'll be Michaela Dolby serving. Served by Dolby. Oh, and it falls in for the ace just in front of Beggs that time. It just really died.
And that's why we saw her come in to serve. Good start.
Here's Dolby again. There's Ferguson with the dig. Smith sets it back to Ferguson on the attack. She'll push it over, but it goes long. 3-1. Clarion leads it.
It's one of those ones you're happy that you don't play because it is out.
Dolby again. Wolf there. Smith back over to Ferguson on the attack. Klein up front. Deal. Set it up to Lauer. And Lauer's going to get the kill from the left side. How about 4-1 Clarion?
Big play. You could see the excitement from Lauer over there. And if you're CL, this is what you don't want to happen. You don't want Clarion to jump out and get that lead right now.
Serve again by Dolby. Ferguson set. And on the attack, dug back out by Klein. Lauer just pushes it over, but they're going to call it out. It's 4-2. Hepfel serving here for the Lady Lions. 4-2 the score here in the first set.
See Clarion out of rotation over here.
So that gives Clarion Limestone the point. 4-3. Here's Hepfel ready. And it hits the net. A service here makes it 5-3. One of these days, I'm going to have you sit down, Lexis, and talk about the rotations and stuff. I mean, I've been around volleyball a long time. I still get confused.
I'm still learning them myself,
Are you?
I feel like. It's one of those things that whenever you see you're out of rotation, you just shake it off. It's okay.
Here's Lauer with the serve. Wolf with the dig. Smith's going to set that into the middle to Beggs on the attack. There's a dig by Lauer from the backside. Campbell setting up Klein. Klein with the big hit. And Klein will get the kill. 6-3 here, Clarion.
You could just see the airtime and the hang time that Marley Klein had up front. She felt like she was just waiting up there for a second for that set to come.
Lauer to serve here for the Bobcats. Dig by Beggs. And somehow they keep it alive and over. Meals got it back over the net. Ball set up. Here's Klein on the attack. Klein. Dig in the back line by Beggs. Here's Hepfel putting it over the net. Ball O'Toole up front. Campbell sets it to the middle. Deal. That ball still alive. Nope, it's going to be out. And it is now. Deal will get the kill that time. 7-3.
Saw a great hustle on CL side by Smith, diving and just getting that ball back up into the middle, make it playable for her teammates.
Here's Lauer. Beggs with the dig. Smith's going to set that back to Beggs. Beggs on the attack, dumps it over the net. And Klein just has to get it over and does. There's Wolf. Smith's going to set that. And on the attack is Hepfel, but it goes long. 8-3.
Great opportunities for both sides to set it up. And CL at this point just really needs to be able to finish it and put that ball on the ground.
5-point advantage. We'll see when Coach Trout takes the timeout if the score would continue to advance. And that goes out. So, 8-4.
Seen 3 service errors already in the game, 2 from CL, 1 from Clarion.
Here's Ferguson. Dig by O'Toole. Campbell's going to set up Klein, but it's a little bit too behind Klein that time. Ball set back up, and that's Hepfel. Was blocked, kept alive, goes out. And that'll be a kill for Klein on that left side. 9-4.
See Deal back to serve now.
And that goes long, just enough. You saw a little bit of communication there with the Lady Lions as they looked at each other and they let it go.
Could hear one of them too. I don't know if it was Wolf or who it was say out. So, let your teammates know where it's at, in and out.
Had a few service errors so far in this one.
See Meals back to serve now.
Served by Meals. Lauer digs it out. Campbell's going to set up Klein. Klein on the attack. Good dig that time by Ferguson. It went right over the net. That's that high ceiling here at Clarion. And getting the kill will be Campbell that time. Snuck it in. 10-5.
Nice look. The dig by Ferguson that went back over the net. I don't love those, but as long as it's not right on the net where the other team can just smack it back at you, it works.
A little upset we didn't have 10-4 this time, but 10-5.
I'm not upset at all. Brock's not upset at all.
Nope. Campbell serving here. Wolf with the dig into the net. Hold back. Ferguson will get it over. Good job. Klein, Campbell setting it back to Klein. Klein is they're gonna say she's into the net. 10-6. Is that Smith back there serving? Campbell's going to set up Klein again. Klein hitting it over. Wolf digging it out. Smith setting it up to Beggs. Beggs on the attack and will get the kill. 10-7.
That's what CL needed to get going, was a great kill from Beggs.
This is what we saw last week too, Lexis, where Clarion would get a lead, CL would come back. CL would get a lead, Clarion would come back. Tool. Lauer in the middle. Wolf with the dig. Smith's going to set it. On the attack there was Heppel. Ball's going to be set back to Klein. Klein on the attack. Dug out by Ferguson. At the net, the fight for it. Then it's going to be won by Clarion. (11-7). You know what they say, after 7 comes 11. There it is.
For those that aren't here, I'm just shaking my head right now, Mike.
That's a true story. Here's Heppel on the attacks. Campbell's going to set it to the backside to Schill. Or that's Campbell. Ball tipped over that time. Good dig by Campbell. Just goes over the net, kept alive. Going to be set back over. Campbell again. O'Toole's going to set that over to Lauer. Lauer on the attack. Lauer's going to hit it long.
Saw a great look, and although you don't just want to push it over in a game like this, it's what worked, and it's what you needed to do to reset.
And serving is Beggs. O'Toole with the dig. Campbell's going to set it up to Lauer. Lauer on the attack was blocked. They're going to say does not make it over. I wasn't sure.
So you could hear it, but couldn't quite tell if it hit the top of the net or if it hit their hands.
The official right on top of it. 2-point set now, 11-9. Lady Lions trailed early, but they're back within 2. Dig by Klein. Campbell's going to set it to Lauer. Lauer pushes it over. Here's Smith setting it up. Ferguson on the attack. O'Toole with the dig, and Ferguson will get the kill. So 11-10, the Lady Lions back within 1.
Great swing, a little just miscommunication over on Clarion's side whenever your setter's not right up front and playing defense right now.
Beggs dug out by O'Toole. Campbell's going to set that. That's Estat. Beggs with the dig, sets it on the backside. Heppel on the attack. Klein in the middle. The dig goes right over the net. Here's Lauer. Going to set that back, Campbell back to Lauer. Ferguson. Smith, and now back to the middle. Beggs hits it long. 12-10.
See both teams right now, and we just saw it on that last volley too, that they really have the court awareness and know where they are, able to call it out easily, quick, and right away.
O'Toole serving here. This is on the attack. Dig. Klein somehow kept that alive. What a job by Klein. Now Smith's going to set it. No, pushes it right over the net. Got everybody as she finds the middle, gets the kill, does Smith. But what a job by Klein.
Absolutely. Great pickup by Klein. And then, of course, a nice little dump there by Smith.
Love back to serve. Big by Klein. Campbell sets that right up to Deal. And on the attack is Ferguson. Dig by Klein. Campbell up to Lauer. Lauer on the attack, and Lauer's going to get the kill. 13-11.
I love watching Lauer's reaction after she gets a kill. Just the excitement is there.
Back into serve here will be Michaela Dolby. Dolby is a sophomore. Dig by Beggs. Smith's going to set that. Ferguson on the attack. Tipped at that net. Klein's got to get it over here, and they will. It was they got it over on that third hit. Smith to the middle. Meals had it blocked in the middle. And how about Lauer again?
You can tell she's having the night.
So far in this first set, 14-11 Clarion. There's the dig by Ferguson. And that was Hepful on the attack. Campbell's going to set it to the middle. Klein pushes it over. Smith, Wolf. Here's Ferguson on the attack. Ferguson's going to get the kill. 14-12. Nip and tuck set. Here's Hepful serving. And it goes, oh, it's in on the line. Just found that line, did Hepful. 14-13. Lady Lions again threatening to tie things up. And that time it goes long. 15-13.
Good work following it to the line, making sure it was out. I always say those close ones too, like the one before that, play it if it's close. I'm not going to be mad if you play the ball if it's close.
Here's Lauer now serving. And it's out. So 15-14, a couple service errors, back and forth we go. One thing Brock doesn't stand for, he doesn't like service errors. He wants efficiency.
Missed foul shots.
That's right. You're right. Served by Ferguson, dig by O'Toole. Here's Deal on the attack. Ferguson, Smith, Beggs. Beggs will get the kill. It falls just in front of O'Toole that time. And we're all tied at 15. So reminiscent of last week. It's just like, it's crazy. Served by Ferguson off the top of the net, dig by Lauer, and Campbell tried to jam it over the net that time, but it's the top of it, 16-15 Lady Lions.
See Clarion Limestone happy to take the lead, and Clarion now taking the timeout.
And at that timeout, we'll take a quick timeout as well. 16-15 Clarion Limestone leads it. KSAC Championships on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DEW-BROOK or visit us online. DEW-BROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
All right, back here at Tippin Gymnasium at Clarion. 16-15, the Lady Lions have battled back. Back to serve is Ferguson. Big by O'Toole. Campbell setting it up to Klein. Klein on the attack, and another kill for Klein. 16-16, we're tied. You want to say hello? My daughter's watching in Conneaut Lake, Dorothy.
That's
She
very
was a
exciting.
former Clarion volleyball player.
She's definitely not watching to hear your voice. She's
No.
just watching a good game.
Yeah, she's heard that too many times. But lots of folks tuning in, too. We thank them for that. Serving is Emily O'Toole. And just off that net, kept alive by Clarion Limestone. Ferguson now Wolf puts it over. Right on that line is Lauer up front. Campbell's going to set it to Klein. Klein, the easy tap, and that'll be a point for Clarion Limestone. I think that was Hepfel getting the kill on that far side.
Great block work over to on Clarion Limestone side.
So the Lady Lions up again by 1. They trailed most of the set. Meals back to serve. Lauer up front, Campbell, middle, Eastad. Dig by Ferguson. Smith's going to set that over to Beggs. Beggs on the attack. Good dig by Lauer. Comes back up front. Campbell sets it back, and that is hit down the line, and the point will go to Michaela Dolby. Good job by her to get the kill from that right side. We're tied at 17.
It was a great swing and look, and I always say deep corners on the courts. That's where you can score your points, and there she did.
Found that line on the right side. Here's Campbell now. Edwin Campbell serving. Dig by Beggs. Smith's going to bring it back to Beggs. Beggs on the attack. O'Toole digs it. Campbell sets it to Klein. Klein just dumps it over. Good job keeping that alive by Hepfel. Here's Beggs again. Beggs will get the kill from the left side. Here's Smith. Big by O'Toole. Campbell's going to set that again. Comes back to Klein. Now Smith to Beggs. And Beggs another kill for her from the right side this time.
For Clarion Limestone, that's really who I think you're going to heavily rely on tonight. And so far, it's proven that they can.
So a 2-point advantage. That is Clarion Limestone's biggest lead in this set. Here's Smith serving. Campbell. Klein. Partially blocked there. Smith's going to set that over to Hepfel. Hepfel on the attack. Goes back to the middle. Here's Klein. Dig by Ferguson. Hepfel has to get it over and does. And they're going to call across that line at the bottom a shill that time. The Lady Lions will get the point. They lead by 3.
Great digs over on CL's side, too, just absorbing the ball, letting it hit you.
Here's Smith. O'Toole. Campbell's going to set it up. Dolby. And it hits that antenna. 21-17, Lady Lions.
Have to wonder, too, if we'll see another Clarion timeout sometime soon.
Could be here if they get another point. Here's Smith. And it's in. 22-17. And there it is. The timeout coming up. 22-17 is the score. Clarion Limestone leads here in the first set of the KSAC Championships. Brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body. Ticket timeout. It's right here on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Carly Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Carly Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Carly Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
All right, back here at Tippin Gymnasium. 22-17 the score. Smith will be serving here for the Lady Lions. Coach Campbell uses that timeout, hopefully to interrupt that serve, right?
Hopefully.
Dig by Klein, set back to Klein, and Klein kind of ran into Campbell that time. There was really nowhere for her to go.
I think Klein was coming in. I thought maybe she was going to set Eastad up front and just cover her hitter, but instead she got the set and couldn't do much with it.
So a 6-point advantage now for the Lady Lions. Dig by O'Toole, Campbell, Klein. Oh, and what a nice placement by Klein that time on the backside. 23-18.
Good look, and now she'll go back to serve.
And the service error makes it 24-18, set point now for Clarion Limestone. In the winner of this one, we'll take on either Brookville or Keystone. That's our second match coming up. Beggs with the serve, dig by O'Toole, Campbell. Going to set that to Lauer. Lauer just hits it over on that third hit. Smith's going to set that on the backside to Hepfel. Hepfel on the attack. Eastad's there. Here's Lauer on the attack on the other side. And Lauer is going to get the kill, 24-19.
Saw good communication on Clarion's side with, I believe it was Eastad and their libero, O'Toole, to see who was going to take that second ball. And of course, if it's in front of the 10-foot line, if you can help it, you don't want your libero to take that.
Back to serve will be Anna O'Toole, the senior. Wolf with the dig. Smith's going to set that over to Hepfel. Hepfel on the attack, and it goes long. So 24-20, 4-point lead here for the Lady Lions. They still have set point here. Dig by Wolf. Smith's going to set it. No, tossed it right over. It fooled everybody. We were blocked by the official. I didn't see her going for that hit. And 25-20 is the final. Clarion Limestone with set number 1. So we will take a break here. We'll have about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes or so. We're going to come back. Set number 2 on the way. KSAC Championships brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body right here on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team, local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care. At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, you heard the horn coming back in, and that means set number 2 on the way. It's Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Girls Volleyball Championships here on Explore Clarion. We'll have 2 matches tonight. Right now, Clarion Limestone up 1-0. What a good match, though, to start things, 25-20.
Absolutely, and we saw Clarion take the quick lead, and then CL came back and, of course, took that back and took that set over. I think what we want to see in the next 2 sets, or more depending, on what happens, is less service errors. Just in the first set alone, there were 9 service errors, 3 from CL. My bad, 7. I can't count. I went to Keystone. It's okay. 3 from CL, 4 from Clarion. So you definitely want to limit that because those are free points, of course, for the other team.
Well, if you can't count, that's okay, because I was a comm major here at Clarion years ago. None of us can count.
I blame it on Dustin Kiefer. He was one of my teachers.
That's a good one. I like that. So Clarion will get the serve here in set number 2. It's Anna O'Toole, the libero. Officials are about ready. Dig by Wolf. Smith's going to set that. Apple on the other side. Has it blocked. Back into play. Here's Ferguson on the attack. Wolf brings it back into play. Smith up front. And Love's going to put it over the net. There's O'Toole with the dig. Campbell's going to set that to Deal. Deal on the attack. Dig by Beggs. Into the middle. As Beggs went on the attack, Campbell's going to set that up. Schill's going to put it over the net. Good intercept there by Beggs. Now it has to go over. And Ferguson will get it over the net. Here's O'Toole up front. Campbell setting that up back to Klein. And Beggs puts it over. Dug out by Klein. Campbell over to Lauer. Lauer. Ferguson now Smith. And Hepfel will get the kill from the right side.
Great first rally of the second set here. A little scrappiness from Clarion Limestone early on.
They trailed early in that first set, came back, and I said it was so reminiscent of last week. Just how the sets went.
Absolutely.
Here's Love. Dig by Klein. Campbell setting that up to Lauer. Love. Now Ferguson has to get it over here and does. O'Toole. Lauer puts it over. Here's Beggs with the dig. Smith's going to set that to Ferguson on the attack. Oh, good job digging that out that time by O'Toole. Back to the middle. Klein puts it over. Here's Love. Setting it over to Hepfel. Hepfel has it blocked. Smith's going to set that back to Ferguson. Ferguson on the attack. Dig by Klein. Campbell, middle, Deal. Oh, and Deal just missed it by just a split second.
Sometimes that happens too whenever you're trying to run a quick one, and it's okay. It happens. Great play setup.
2-0. Do you like that better?
I like that much better.
And Schill puts that over the net. Dug out by Smith, but it goes out of bounds. And that time it will be Madison Schill getting that kill.
It's kind of too like an accidental kill. You could see her coming in again to cover her hitter, and she's like, oh, I guess I'll hit this one. It worked out.
Dolby serving. We've seen her quite a few times. Dig by Beggs. Smith's going to set that. Meals on the attack. Meals. Oh, and O'Toole had the dig. It just didn't go up as high as I think she thought it would. And it's 3-1. Good job by her, though, on the attempt.
Definitely a good look, too, by Meals, seeing that open, what we call an open donut hole on Clarion's defense.
Full serving. Campbell's going to set up Lauer. Lauer on the attack. Block there. Right back to Lauer. Smith's going to set it middle. Deal. Tips it over the net. Ferguson. Smith now. Smith middle. Meals. Blocked again. Ball kept up alive. And we're going to get the carry call.
See Clarion having great block work tonight, too. And it seems like they didn't do much in the first set of blocking, but that second set, they came out strong already and have had several good touches and blocks.
Lauer serving. Good dig there by Ferguson. Picked over the dig, goes over the net. Smith's going to set that up. Ferguson on the attack, and it's going to go long. We're tied at 3. Lauer again. Dig by Beggs. Smith going to set that to Meals. Meals on the attack. Good dig by Lauer. Campbell with the set to Klein. Klein. There's Beggs with the dig. And Ferguson taps it over the net. Kill that time for Ferguson, and it's 4-3 Lady Lions.
Great look and read there, the double block, and then the area right behind that double block, wide open, of course.
Served by Ferguson, dig by O'Toole. Campbell's going to set that to Klein. Oh, and Klein with a huge kill from the left side.
That's what your Clarion, that's what you needed right now, was a big kill, and of course, nonetheless from Marley Klein.
Emily O'Toole in the serve. Ferguson with the dig. Smith's going to set up Beggs. Beggs on the attack. That was Dolby. Set to the middle to Klein. Klein. Dig by Wolf. Smith on the backside to Hepful. Hepful's going to get the kill. Nice hit by Hepful from that right side. 5-4 Lady Lions.
Curious to how my stats are going to compare to Mike Kilroy's at the end of this.
That will be actually interesting. I would like to see.
He does this for the games he covers. I give it to my assistant coach to do for our games.
Well, Mike's a pro. Not that you're not,
Is he out for
Lexis.
hire?
He might be. You could get him next year. Here's the serve that time by Meals, and Klein on the attack, and that hit's going to go long. Make it 6-4 here, Clarion Limestone. Meals serving here for the Lady Lions. They've got a 2-point advantage and a 1-set-to-none lead. Lauer with the dig. Good job by Campbell to bring it back in. Eastat gets it over the net. Smith is going to set that high to Beggs this time. O'Toole digs it up. Campbell pushes it over. And, I'll tell you what, great job by Campbell. Almost dug out by Smith that time, but Campbell will get the kill.
Great look on that dump from Campbell.
And usually when someone gets a point like that, they go back and serve. I don't know what it is, if you've noticed that.
Definitely seen it happen.
Seems a lot. Dig by Wolf. Hepful. Beggs on the attack. Toole digs it out. Campbell's going to set that up to Klein. And Klein's going to get the kill. Mike Kilroy with the save. 6-6, we're all tied up.
If my stats are right, Klein now has 6 kills, which good, easy, quick start for her.
Smith to Beggs in the middle. Klein, Campbell, Eastat. Hepful digs it. Smith, Beggs, O'Toole with the dig. Klein brings it back to the middle. Eastat has to get it over and does. Wolf up front. Ball set up. Beggs is going to push it over. Oh, and the ball dug out by Klein, but it's into the net. Beggs will get the kill that time. 7-6. Kaylee Smith to serve. Oh, and that time she'll get the ace. Lauer was backing up and had then reach out as the ball started to die.
Be her second ace of the night.
Big by Lauer. Campbell's going to set it back to Klein. Klein on the attack. Block right back. Not sure who got the block in the middle. That was either Hepful or Love that time. I think it might have been Love.
By the way they were pushing, it looked like it would have been Love.
Yeah. So you could tell. I don't know what it is, but volleyball, you have to be also really good at shaking hands and giving fist bumps. Here's Smith again. Time it goes out. Service there makes it 9-7. Do you practice that stuff? Like the little things they do.
You don't not practice it.
Seen all kinds of wild things this year. You know, hitting the elbows and dancing.
A lot of handshakes from everybody this year.
Dig by Ferguson. And in the middle, Estat's going to get the kill. 9-8.
Estat's a player that we didn't really see at the beginning of the season much on varsity time, and she's definitely progressed over the season, obviously getting the KSAC start. And I know Coach Sherry Campbell wouldn't put somebody out there if they didn't believe that they could do it.
Here's Klein now serving. Dig by Beggs. Ferguson. Oh, and I don't know how Heffel did it, but she got it over the net. Set up. Here is Lauer on the attack. Ferguson digs it out. Smith back to Beggs. O'Toole with the dig. Nice job. Here's Lauer getting it back over the net. Wolf digs it out. Comes over here to Beggs. Beggs down the line. And the ball pushed over by Schill. Ferguson back up to Beggs. Beggs on the attack again. Boy, a lot of great big long volley this time. Here's Klein. Klein hits it long.
Great rally there. You know, a lot of good hits. Beggs repetitive hits from the outside.
Long point that time, 10-8. Beggs serving. Campbell's going to set it over to Schill. Dug out by Beggs from the back line. Set over to Hepfel. Schill, Campbell. Back over to Lauer. Smith is going to set that up to Ferguson. Campbell with the intercept. O'Toole comes back over to Schill. Schill's going to hit it long. 11-8 Lady Lions. Beggs serving. Fine, Campbell. Lauer pushes it over. Dig by Ferguson. Ball pushed over the net that time by Smith. Campbell brings it back into the middle. Good job, Klein, with that third hit. On the attack is Ferguson. Lauer with the intercept. And O'Toole and Schill both pushing it over that time. Smith to Ferguson. And it goes off of Klein, and it's a 12-8 here in favor of Clarion Limestone. That kill by Ferguson.
Saw, again, Clarion Limestone's repetitive swings from the outside, and Ferguson finally connected and got it.
4-point advantage for the Lady Lions. Here's Beggs again. Campbell's going to set that on the backside to Estat, and Estat. Oh, Wolf was there. Smith kept it alive, and here's Ferguson getting it over the net. O'Toole with the dig. Campbell's going to set it over to Lauer. Lauer on the attack. Wolf to Heffel. Heffel with the big hit, but it hits the net, and it's 12-9.
See Emily O'Toole now. Nope, her sister, Anna.
Got to keep track. There's so many.
They're all the same thing, right?
Dig by Wolf. Smith. Ferguson hits it over. Campbell to the middle to Deal. Is blocked. Klein's going to bring it back to the middle. O'Toole will put it over. There's Beggs. Smith's going to set that to Heffel. Heffel on the attack, and it goes long. 12-10.
Great look, and you could just hear Marley Klein's voice through our headsets and everything, yelling, mine, mine, mine. Good vocal leadership out there.
Two-point lead for the Lady Lions. The Bobcats fighting back here now. They trail by as many as 4. O'Toole, dig by Beggs. Smith's going to set that up. And Ferguson on the attack. Now here's Campbell setting it to Lauer. Lauer brings it across. Wolf back to the middle. Smith setting it over to Heffel. Heffel hits it over on that third hit. Campbell to the middle. Deal pushes it over. Here's Smith coming right back to the middle to Beggs. Beggs, O'Toole with the dig. Campbell setting it on the backside. Schill on the attack. Beggs with the dig. And Ferguson will get the kill.
Beggs and Ferguson both with 5 kills for Clarion Limestone, proving that their outside hitters just really can do what they need to do.
Here's Love serving. Campbell and pushed over by Deal. Love's going to set it back. Here's Hepfel on the attack, but it hits the net. 13-12. Or is that 11? Yep. I was getting ahead.
I just thought maybe we were misinterpreting a 1 for a 2.
Well, but it has been a little slower up there, so I was jumping ahead. But they must have been a little bit more. Went a little
They
more
just want to
quick.
keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Here's Dolby. Smith's going to set that. Meals on the attack, and Meals, it's going to go long. 13-12. Set number 2, Lady Lions lead at 1-0. 13-12, though. Here in this one, it's still tight. Here's Ferguson. Smith back to Ferguson. Lauer digs it. Campbell, middle, Deal. Ferguson to Smith. Smith to the middle to Beggs. Dolby. Klein in the middle. And Klein's going to get the kill. 13-13, we're tied.
Klein's one of those dangerous players from anywhere, whether she's in the front row, back row. She has the height, but she can also jump high and just have that great back row attack.
Michaela Dolby serving. Beggs with the dig. Smith over to Hepfel. Oh, and that time, good job by Clarion to keep that going as Dolby got it over the net. And in the middle, Meals is just going to not be able to connect with that one, and Clarion will take the lead now, 14-13.
Saw the good quick reaction there by Addie Campbell just to hurry up and try to get that ball right back in the air as it shot at her.
Here's Dolby to serve. Dig by Beggs. Here's Smith setting it up. Back to Beggs in the middle on the attack. O'Toole with the dig. Campbell's going to set it over to Lauer. And they're going to call Clarion Limestone. Right on that line. 15-13, Lady Cats. Big by Beggs. Smith back to Beggs in the middle. Klein with the dig. Campbell's going to set up Lauer. And it's off the top of the nets. 15-14 now.
Looks like we'll see Hepfel back to serve now for CL.
Here's Hepfel. Big by Klein. Campbell's going to set that to Deal. Smith on the backside to Meals. And Meals will get the kill. We're tied at 15.
Nice big swing there by Meals up front.
Here's Hepfel again. Klein brings it up front. Campbell's going to set that over to Lauer. Lauer on the attack, and Lauer will get the kill. 16-15, the Lady Bobcats.
Lauer had a strong first set, you know, getting all the sets and big swings out there. I knew it was just a matter of time for Clarion to do that again in the second set.
You got the big hit. Now she's back to serve as Lauer.
Isn't that what happens?
All the time. Ferguson with the dig, fight at the net, and a point in the middle. That's Smith with the kill, 16-16.
Here the student section cheering MVP. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why we saw her name.
She
MVP.
was. Ferguson serve, and it's right on the back line. They thought it might be out, but it's right on the back line. 17-16, Lady Lions. Here's Ferguson again. Big by O'Toole. Campbell. Smith is going to set that to the middle. Fight. And the point, that'll be Campbell. I believe they're getting the kill. (17-17). We're all tied. You surprised?
Not at all. There has not been a big lead for either team, and I didn't expect there to be.
Emily O'Toole this time serving. Ferguson with the dig, and it's going to go out of bounds. 18-17 Clarion. Ferguson will dig it out. Smith's going to set that to Beggs. Beggs on the attack. Klein back to Campbell, back to Klein, and Klein's going to hit it long. 18-18.
It was a great play set up, though, with the dig and then big swing.
Meals back there to serve. Erica Meals. Dig by Klein. Campbell's going to bring it back to the center. Klein will hit it over. Klein will get the kill. Klein must have known where to go that time. She wanted it. You hear her call it.
Well, and I kind of wondered if they were going to set it up because I could see Klein and Campbell just kind of looking back and forth and at each other. Yeah, contact was there.
19-18, Lady Bobcats. And a timeout will be taken. 19-18, Clarion leads CL. 1-0 CL, though, leads it here in sets. KSAC championships are here at exploreClarion.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
All right, back to action we go. 19-18, Clarion leads Clarion Limestone. 1-0. The Lady Lions lead it, but we're nip and tuck here in set number 2. Served by Campbell, dug out by Ferguson. Smith's going to set it up. Beggs on the attack. O'Toole digs it out. Campbell's going to set it over to Klein. Klein with the big swing. And it gives Clarion the 2-point advantage. Big by Ferguson again. Smith sets it up. Beggs on the attack. And that dig goes into the net and then hit back. It was just a tough hit that time for Schill.
Absolutely. Saw a good hustle from her. Ready to come out.
20-19 now. It's back to a 1-point set. Smith serving. Dug out by Klein. Campbell comes right back to Klein. Klein finds the back corner. 21-19, Lady Cats.
Have to wonder, too, if the next few sets are going to go straight to Klein. She's been on a roll these last couple rallies.
Beggs zigs it out. Smith comes back over. Heffel on the attack. Dug out by Klein. Campbell's going to set that over to Lauer. Lauer's going to hit that, and back there's Ferguson. Smith back up front. Beggs on the attack block. Wolf keeps it alive. Here's Smith setting it on the backside to Heffel. Heffel's going to get the kill. Heffel gets it there on the right side, 21-20. Still anybody set. Big by O'Toole. Campbell sets it. And how about that one from Eastad with the kill? 22-20.
You can hear the Clarion bench excited. All out there cheering on Eastat.
O'Toole to serve. Digs it out, Smith. Sets it over to Hepfel again, and Hepfel with another kill from the right side. Hepfel turning it on over there.
So you're Clarion Limestone, you might as well keep setting Hepfel up. She's
I think so.
Back-to-back good kills.
Dolby's going to come in here for Schill. Love to serve. 1 point advantage here for Clarion. Dug by O'Toole, and that dig will give it an ace there for Love, and it's 22-22.
Get another quick sub over here from Clarion.
She'll right back in. Here's Love serving. Cool with the dig. Campbell's going to set that to Klein. Klein on the attack, and it goes wide. 23-22, Lady Lions.
You could see that one just come off her hand a little bit on the side.
Timeout will be taken by Coach Campbell. We'll take the timeout too. It's Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Girls Championship Volleyball and exploreClarion.com.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
All right, here with 23-22, the Lady Lions lead in set number 2. They're up 1-0. Love will have the serve. Timeout taken by Coach Campbell to try to slow things down a little bit here for the Lady Lions.
Absolutely, slow things down, maybe throw their server off a little bit.
Dug out by Klein here on the serve. Campbell to Schill. Schill on the attack. Smith with the intercept. Here's Ferguson. Love back up front. Set to the middle. Meals on the attack. Lauer gets it to the middle. Campbell's going to put it over. Here's Hepfel. And Hepfel, it's got to go over here by O'Toole. Good job by O'Toole to keep that going.
It's a great work there by Clarion.
Here's Ferguson, and it's right on the back line, 24-22. Lady Lions looking to take set number 2 now. And another timeout.
Yep.
We'll hold right here. Want to let you know, too, coming up tomorrow night, we'll be right back here for the championship match. It'll be right around 8 o'clock. Also tomorrow night here at Explore Clarion, we've got football action coming for you as the Governor, Bob Dunkel, the Dean, Dave Cadis, will be over at Du Bois for Central Clarion and Du Bois.
That's kind of a terrifying combination.
I know.
Bob's going to have to keep Dave in line.
It's going to be a long night for Mr. Dunkel.
I don't know. It might be a long night for me, though. 2 nights in a row with you.
Well,
it's been a while.
It has. Usually we're pretty good, though.
Yeah, I keep you in line.
You do, actually, because I get those same looks that I get from most women in my life. That side eye that I go, ooh, I better not say that again.
And now you have Brock on the other side of you. He's going to be like, hey, let's stop that.
We have fun, and it's been a fun one here so far, too. So another one coming up tonight as well, Keystone and Brookville. I'm looking forward to that one.
Definitely exciting, see the undefeated Keystone Panthers.
It's kind of wild to say, but they have certainly been right on. They're very good.
Absolutely.
So here we go, set point here for the Lady Lions. Love, Klein with the dig. Campbell's going to set that up. Lauer. Here's Smith. Love, pushed over by Ferguson. Campbell's going to set it on the backside to the middle, actually to Klein, but it's off the top of the net, and the Lady Lions get the set. 25-22, Clarion Limestone. They lead 2-0. And we'll take a timeout here. Got to get a lot more sponsors in. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Championship Volleyball and exploreClarion.com.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin on Main Street in Knox.
All right, there at the horn, it makes it known that we are going to set number 3. 2-0 Clarion Limestone. Notice how I didn't use ought.
I'm very proud of
you. He
you.
wanted a nil, right? You like nil.
He says no. No nil. Saw during the break Clarion Limestone having a little dance battle there in their huddle after Coach went through the motions and the game plan. Have a little fun over there.
I think Coach Trapp was dancing a little too. He was like kind of,
As long as he's dancing and not you, everybody will be happy.
So true. Here we go. Set number 3, 2-0 here. Clarion Limestone leads it. They'll have the serve. Back to serve is Wolf. Oh, and the dig that time by O'Toole, and coming over to try to make a play was Atkins. Tried valiantly, though, but it's going to go for a point.
You saw Coach Trout trying to get out of whatever was going on over at that bench.
Girls celebrating the point. Now they're even using him in their props. We're off the top of the net. Good job that time by Atkins to dig it out. Klein from the middle. And that point goes to Clarion. Klein will get the kill. 1-1. We're all tied.
See Lauer go back to serve now for Clarion.
Lauer serve, dug out. Oh, Beggs' dig goes out of bounds. 2-1 here, Clarion. Serving is Lauer. Dig by Beggs. Here's Smith setting it. Meals in the middle. And the block. Deal in the middle there, getting the block that time. 3-1. I wasn't sure if it made it over. I am blocked by the official. He had a little better angle, but it was tough.
It was close.
Ferguson, Smith, Hepfel, and another point here for Clarion. I believe that was Klein on that far side.
You see, got to make a couple quick adjustments here on your attacks from the front.
4-1 Lady Bobcats. Dig by Beggs, ball set. Ferguson on the attack, dig out by Lauer. Campbell puts it up. Lauer's going to put it over, but it goes out of bounds. 4-2. Want to thank Sailor Construction and Concrete. Give Isaac a call. 319-4119. 319-4119. Get more of these sponsors in. Here's served by Hepfel. Dug by O'Toole, but boy, that ball died as Hepfel served it and went over the net. 4-3.
I think that's the second time that she's had that happen.
Want to thank the Strawberry Delight over in Knox. Open until the 16th of November. Campbell's going to set that to Klein. Klein on the attack. And they're going to say that it goes to Clarion. They're going to call it in. Right down that line. 5-3. Klein gets the kill. A lot of confusion there for a second.
So none of the officials wanted to make a call on anything.
Like, you call it. I don't want to call it. Here's Deal. Picked by Ferguson. Set to the middle. Meals on the attack. Meals will get the kill. That's a huge hit by Meals in the middle. 5-4.
Great strong swing there.
Also want to thank the Mending Hope Equine Rescue. Ferguson. Big by Lauer. Campbell's going to set up Klein, and it's behind Klein. The set just kept carrying on Klein as she had to reach back.
There's been a couple like that where she was able to adjust and just get over the net, but that one she was a little too far in front of it.
So I want to thank Remax Missy Root Team. Lauer with the dig. Campbell's going to set it. Klein now on the attack this time. Wolf digs it. It goes off the top of the net. It's going to have to go over here, and it does. Nope. I thought that was going to be one too many. So 4 hits makes it 6-5.
Okay, we know you can't count.
I wasn't sure how many because after that tip, I'd have to take my shoes and socks off. You don't want that.
No, thank you. You'd clear out the gym.
Yeah, maybe. Here's Campbell with the serve. Oh, and the Ferguson dig goes out of bounds. 7-5.
An ace there for Campbell.
Want to thank Chronospan. They're hiring. Give Ian a text, 227-7625, 227-7625. And see, there he is. Brock's on his phone again. Here's Campbell with the serve. Dug out by Wolf, set to the middle. Here's Beggs on the attack, and Beggs will get the kill. 7-6.
Great swing there by Beggs. 6 kills now for her.
Also want to thank the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366. They always got her game streaming down there. Here's Meals. Dig. Klein's going to put it over the net. Smith is going to set that. Beggs on the attack, and Beggs will get the kill. 7-7, we're tied.
Another great swing there by Beggs. Looked like Klein just thought maybe somebody was right behind her.
Also want to thank Sean Zerfas. And re-elect Sean Zerfas for Clarion County Sheriff this fall. Serve O'Toole, and the ace will be recorded here by Meals. 8-7 Lady Lions. So I want to thank Farmers Mutual of Marble. Dig by Lauer. Campbell to Klein. Klein had to back up for that when it hits it into the net. 9-7. I want to thank Shirey Overhead Doors. Top quality garage doors, entryways, windows, and more. Could use some of those.
Definitely could.
Meals, though, service error makes it 9-8. And also want to thank Bid Runner for all your Mac bids. You win Mac, you call Bid Runner. They'll go get it for you.
See Klein back to serve now.
Oh, and the dig by Ferguson goes out of bounds. We're tied at 9. Set number 3, 2-0. Clarion Limestone leads it. Winner will go on to play Keystone or Brookville. By Beggs, and Smith tried that quick dump shot, but 10-9 here, doesn't make it over. That's a tough one. They got to be perfect on those. Here's Beggs on the attack again. Dug out by Deal. Lauer on the attack. Beggs. Campbell. Deal's going to set that over to Schill, and it's going to go long.
Good teamwork over there whenever CL took Campbell out as the first touch. Came in handy and able to set it up. See Smith back now to serve for CL.
On the Deal went for that dig that time, and it's hitting to the ground, 11-10. Deal with the dig. Campbell's going to set it up for Lauer. Smith, Hepful. Off of Campbell. Klein brings it back up front. Lauer puts it over. Smith's going to set that up. Here's Beggs on the attack. Dig with Klein with the dig. And the carry is going to be called here on Campbell.
So you've seen throughout the season where they called her on that sometimes they didn't. All just depends on the angle and the way your hands are going.
I think so. Two-point lead here for the Lady Lions. Smith serve. Klein digs it. Campbell's going to set that. Estat puts it over the net. Wolf. On the backside to Beggs. Deal with the dig. Campbell. Klein from the back line. Puts it over. Well set. Heffel on the attack. Klein again with a nice dig. Here's Campbell setting it up over to Lauer. Ball pushed forward. Beggs on the attack, and Beggs. Oh, good job by Estat. Got to get it here, and it hits the top of the net. Oh, my. Lauer tried her best.
Great
but it's
work
13-10.
Quick reactions there.
Just missed it by just that much.
See a Clarion timeout.
13-10 here in set number 3. The Lady Lions lead at 2-0. It's Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Championship Volleyball. Take a timeout on exploreClarion.com.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
All right, back at the student section there on the camera. Enjoying the contest here tonight. 13-10, Lady Lions lead here in set number 3. They're up 2-0. Here's Smith. Set up to Lauer. Lauer on the attack. Lauer's going to get the kill. That's just what the Lady Cats needed there.
It's a strong, solid swing there by Lauer from the outside.
She's been consistent tonight. Certainly has.
Absolutely, she is. 5 kills based on my stats.
O'Toole serving. Dug by Ferguson. Set on the attack from that other side. There was Beggs. And Beggs is going to get the kill.
And now you're going to get in the action. They're hitting the ball to you.
That's right.
Look at that. Beggs is back to serve now.
I know. She gets the kill. There she goes. Big by O'Toole. Campbell sets it up. Lauer on the attack. Lauer dug out by Beggs. Smith's going to set that over to Ferguson. Ferguson on the attack will get the kill. And it's 15-11, Clarion Limestone. Beggs again. Big by O'Toole. Campbell brings it back to the middle. Schill on the attack. Smith. Hepfel. Hepfel is going to get the kill. The Lady Lions now 16-11. You see them, they almost turned it up just a notch.
Just a notch. Nice little 5-point lead there for Clarion Limestone.
Big by Klein. Right up at the net, and I'll tell you what, that ball just kept carrying, and Campbell hard to handle right up there at the net.
Absolutely.
17-11 Lady Lions. O'Toole digs it out. Campbell's going to set it. Here's Dolby. Smith to Wolf. Ferguson. Good dig by Klein from the back line. O'Toole gets it over the net. Nice job by her. All set up. Hepfel. Dig by Campbell. Now up front it goes. Lauer puts it over. All set. Ferguson pushes it over the net. Campbell to the middle. O'Toole to Lauer. Lauer on the attack. Dig by Wolf. Long volley. All set up. Here's Ferguson. And Ferguson's going to get the kill. 18-11. Clarion Limestone.
Just like that, Ferguson and Beggs, both outside hitters, both with 8 kills now. And I have to wonder, too, in that rally, you saw a lot of the first touches going to Campbell over here. Is that something Clarion Limestone's trying to do, take the setter out on the first hit?
Here's Lauer, and Lauer off the top of the net. It's not going to make it over. 19-11 Lady Lions.
Big block there by Love up front.
Here's Beggs again. Big by O'Toole. Campbell. O'Toole has to get it over. Does. Nice job by O'Toole. Smith sets it up. Hepfel on the attack. Hepfel with another kill from the right side. Lady Lions extending that lead to 9. Big by Klein, Campbell, middle, Deal. Deal hits it to the top of the net. 21-11.
Nice cushion, 10-point lead there for Clarion Limestone. Maybe have a little fun these last few points.
Big Campbell back to the middle, Deal. And she and actually Dolby that time were coming together, trying to communicate. Point goes to Clarion Limestone. Campbell back over to Lauer. Lauer fight at the net. kept alive back on that CL side, and that kill, that was Love in the middle. 23-11. They go Toole, Campbell. Klein's going to push it over the net. Somehow, CL kept it going. Ferguson back over the net. Campbell over to Lauer. Lauer on the attack. From the back line, Beggs with the dig. Smith setting it up to Ferguson. Ferguson, it's going to go long, 23-12.
Great look, though, and a couple plays ago, it was great defense there in the little middle area for Clarion Limestone. See Dolby back now to serve for Clarion.
And it's in on the back line, 23-13. The lead is 10, though. Dolby serve, dig by Wolf. Smith's going to set that over to Ferguson. Dig by Klein, Campbell to the middle, Deal. Off the net, Deal's going to get the kill in the middle. Lady Bobcats not going away here. They're down by 9.
See the girls on Clarion Limestone side, picking each other up, saying, let's go, let's just finish this out.
Ferguson digs it. Beggs puts it over. O'Toole digs it out. Campbell's going to set it over to Lauer. Lauer on the attack. Good block. Now Campbell pushes it over. Wolf with the dig. Smith's going to set that over to Ferguson. Klein from the back line. Campbell to the middle to Deal. Intercepted there by Smith. Wolf now over to Ferguson. Klein back up front. Great volley between the two. Quick over the net by Campbell. Smith to the middle. Pushed over by Hepfel. Back over the net. Great dig by O'Toole. And Dolby gets it over there on the third hit for Clarion. Here's Smith setting it up. Hepfel. And the point goes to Clarion Limestone.
It was a scrappy rally there by both teams, and whatever team finished with it, you wanted to be that team.
Match point now for Clarion Limestone to see if they move on to the championship game tomorrow night.
Love back to serve.
Big by O'Toole. Campbell setting it to Klein, and Klein comes right back with a huge kill.
Saw Love too. Whenever that ball came right at her, she's like, oh no, here we go. And she smiled and laughed it off. See Lauer back to serve now for Clarion.
Match point again here for the Lady Lions. Look out by Ferguson. Smith, middle, Meals. Good dig by O'Toole. Campbell's going to set up Klein. Beggs going to hit it wide, 24-16.
See Clarion now pushing to fight back, not make it easy for Clarion Limestone.
Here's Lauer. Dig by Beggs. Smith. Ferguson on the attack. Good dig by Lauer. Campbell's going to set that up to Klein. Boy, nice fight at the net. Klein with the big swing. Dig out by Wolf. Hepfel brings it back in. Beggs puts it over the net. Dug out by Klein. Here's Campbell setting it back up to Klein. Klein off the top of the net. Ball kept alive. Here's Ferguson now working it. Back over the net. Kill that time by Smith. And the set goes to Clarion Limestone, and so does the match. 25-16 as they will go on to the championship match tomorrow night.
At this time, please get out your 50-50. It's the white.
We'll have our player of the match here coming up as well.
$141 is waiting for you at the 50-50 table in the lobby.
Mike Kilroy.
Number 144.
We're going to talk to Mike.
03.
So we're going to have our player of the match here coming up. Let's take a quick timeout. We're going to come back out here. We'll have our player of the match on the way. It's Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball at exploreClarion.com.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
All right, back here at Tippin Gymnasium, we're going to send it right to Mike Kilroy and Miss Beggs, our player of the match.
Thanks, Mike. We're here with Hannah Beggs, player of the match. Congratulations. Big win for you guys. You guys came out, really established yourselves tonight, especially that third set to get the sweep. Coming in, what was your kind of mentality playing Clarion again, because you're very familiar with them?
We respect them a lot, so we know no matter what happened that we just had to have high energy because they could obviously come in and sweep us too.
Yeah, I thought you guys played great across the board. Everyone out there on the floor played awesome tonight. How good did that feel? And obviously you had a good night too. Getting some good swings, a lot of digs for you tonight too.
Yes, thank you. I can't do it without our setter, Kaylee Smith, and the offense around me, and just the setters, like the serves, everything contributes to everyone's successes.
Yeah, before we let you go here, back in the KSAC championship match, you know, whoever you play here, Brookville or Keystone is going to be a challenge. What's your thoughts on that, getting another shot at another KSAC championship?
We're excited, and no matter who it is, we respect them, but we don't fear them.
All right, that was Hannah Beggs, our player of the match for the first semifinal. We have another great one coming up, so we'll see who shines in that game. So here we go.
Good job, Mr. Kilroy. Nice job, Ms. Beggs. Congratulations. And, boy, great match there, too, Lexis. The final there, 25-20, 25-22, 25-16. Very tight to begin, and then Clarion Limestone in that last set was able to get a lead and then kind of cruise.
Absolutely. It's not that Clarion really changed what they were doing. I just think we saw CL kind of get a little more comfortable and have a little more ambition to try different things and have bigger swings out there. They weren't playing it safe. They were just ready to go, and it really showed that they could do it.
All right, we're going to take a timeout here. We're going to rest ourselves up. You'll see a little bit of video. We got some commercials we got to get in. We got all kind of stuff. So, we also have to switch streams, too. So bear with us. You're going to come back. You'll catch the next stream, and we'll be back with you here from Tippin Gymnasium. Keystone, Brookville, it's coming up. Who will play the Lady Lions tomorrow night? We'll find out. It's Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball right here on exploreClarion.com.